Welcome to Star Wars DnD.
Hello.
It's time. Is this the episode where we all get killed off, Mario?
Yes. So Seth just goes crazy. His weak mind finally just snaps and starts slashing.
Oh man, what a way to party wipe. It'd probably work too. Oh gosh.
Yeah, with your bonuses, I don't think anyone...
Plausible with the weak mind part.
Yeah, everyone just stand next to each other, then I think Seth could take them all down.
I'll fight you from a distance.
No, just stand right next to each other so I can get that cleave.
Seth's mind becomes animalistic. Kayla, roll your handle animals.
Oh no. She couldn't handle me.
I don't have my character sheet. Okay, I got it.
Fairness. But who's excited for a Star Wars season finale? So Mario says. Oh, that's a good roll. All right, you can handle me.
I think I can handle you just fine. Thank you very much.
Darn. So.
This is
hopefully gonna be good. I'm conflicted on what's gonna happen. I don't know for sure. But this could be spicy. Could be really boring for all we know.
Could be.
I really hope that's not the case.
Yeah, Mario, your finale was boring, so we had to cancel your Avatar show coming up.
I would really hate if that was the case.
Well, don't disappoint.
Better not be boring.
Look at that. Sam is saying, Dark, you look good today. Mev, you look good today. You know what? Chat, you look good today.
No one ever says I
Your
look
names
good today.
are very vibrant today, chat.
You're looking great today, chat. Today's a good day for you.
I had quite the night last night, chat, so thank you for saying I look nice.
Excellent.
I need more sun, is what I need.
Clean mood.
Me and the sun don't get along.
Same.
I'll
be pasty white for the rest of my life.
Me and the sun get along really well as long as it's in 15-minute intervals.
I look pink. Hold on, let me turn on this light.
I'm either pale or sunburned. There's no in between for me.
I'm either pale or lobster, so.
Yep.
Same.
There we go. Now I don't look pink.
You still kind of look pink.
No, you very much look pink.
Why?
You probably have pink undertones in your skin, and
because of the lighting with my camera and the lighting in my room, these guys can attest to the fact that I need to de-orangify myself every single time I put my camera on.
Mev's actually just an Oompa Loompa.
Bronzer, please.
Which usually includes, I just have to like change the lighting and trick the camera into thinking the lighting's different. I have to get like a window that's like all white and like open it up and lean into my camera and lean back, and that's how I fix it every time we get into a call.
Wow.
Good fun fact, chat.
You're learning some BTS out here.
Yep. So before we start, just a reminder, we do have several new shows in production for Dice and Fire. We have, of course, the Avatar-themed game that Mario is going to be picking up. That's in the planning process right now. Should be pretty spicy. You'll be able to see me playing on that one. And maybe another person here. We don't know for sure yet, because schedules are weird.
Oh. I was just going to say, have you guys picked or announced a day yet? But it would appear not, based on the last statement.
That's a negative.
Nope. So... That one is still up in
that's something that's going to be finalized no matter what today. So
true.
Okay.
Yeah, we got more BTS guys. They got a meeting right after tonight's session for that.
This is gonna suck for me today. Oh, I want sleep.
Get yourself some coffee, Dark.
Yeah, get those double shots.
Why do I have alerts going
ready
today? That's weird.
To Jurassic Park.
Well. Thank you for people subscribing. I don't know why alerts are playing, because they are turned off, but fantastic.
Just get a ton of problems. Your alerts won't turn off, and I can't get mine to work.
And don't worry that if you're a big fan of Star Wars, that you came here to see the Star Wars and all that, that this isn't the end of Star Wars DnD. This is just so we don't oversaturate you guys with Star Wars DnD and give it a much-needed break, honestly.
Can we not saturate the audience, please?
It's also like for our benefit, you know, I don't know about these guys. I sort of have a short attention span sometimes as well, and like to jump around and try different things and stuff. So we're going to put this on, you know, similar to what we do in a lot of series on YouTube and stuff. This season's going to end, do something else for a while. Season 2 will come back. In fact, we were literally even talking right before the stream about like some of the plans already that we have for that kind of stuff when this is coming back.
Wasn't.
And then
While we were waiting for Dark.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Speaking
I
of
moved
that,
it that late though.
Mev, your image froze for a second there, and you were stuck in the.
Oh yeah, that's gonna keep happening because my upload speed is poop right now.
yeah,
Still being new.
that's all fine. But yes, the final show that's starting up is pirate themed. We even have a name for it now. I guess we can say the name for it.
But we should tell them at the end of the stream.
I don't even remember what we landed on.
Fair enough.
I remember the 2 we narrowed it down to.
Yeah.
So we'll announce the name of that, and that's the only one we do have a premiere date set for. So we'll announce that at the end of the stream. But for now, Mario.
And we will say the premiere date is probably sooner than you think.
Feel free to guess in chat, but we won't.
Right after this stream.
Yep.
It's tonight.
All right, so
Fire it off.
Returning back to one of the final times of this arc for Star Wars. Our adventurers had just slain an incredibly difficult beast. The beast was created from the remains of a dark side monster, and much of the dark side users as well, using some horrible Sith practices from the Ode. Our heroes were able to slay this beast, however, and were able to deal with it before it got out into the greater galaxy, to only grow and kill everything. It was because of the combined efforts of everyone in this party, Seth included, that the beast was slain, and their friend, Cornelius, was able to be rescued at the last second before he was slain alongside the beast. Though he is very much unconscious at the moment, he is still alive and breathing. We come back to our adventurers, leaving the temple, seeing that the 2 droids that seem to have been forgotten about, just keeping an eye on the Dark Jedi at the top. And they exit the temple, all triumphant in both slaying of Orlando and the beast. What do you guys do now?
I wanted it as a pet.
Well,
Cannot tame everything.
Says
imagine cleaning up after that thing.
Well, that's certainly not going to stop her from trying.
What does it do? Its business.
at least
How does
someone
it do its
understands.
business?
I don't think it does business.
I say we go back to the ship and then we go to whatever planet it was that had the crate dragon, and we let me tame it.
I don't know about that one, Chief. Sorry.
Is that really first priority right
I
now?
think we need to get to the Jedi Council and announce what we have done.
I don't think I want to see the Jedi Council.
But you were integral in helping defeat the powerful Dark Jedi.
I'm also filled with, the Dark Force.
Well, they can help squeeze it out of you.
Ew.
Who says
Sure.
that I want it squeezed out of me?
I want it squeezed out of you.
Well, that's too bad.
I'm sure Callie's probably not the only one who doesn't want to see the Jedi Council. Darth Caldas here, I bet, would not really be interested in going and seeing the Jedi Council either.
No, I would assume that the first thing they would do is try to detain me and probably try to lock me up in some dark underground dungeon.
They're not gonna lock you up. You're a cove.
On the contrary,
So-
this could be the only way to clear your name.
There is no name to clear. I have committed many things that the Jedi would never forgive in my past. If you were to look up my name in the Jedi archives, I'm sure you would find them. I'm sure that if it was the opposite case, where the Sith were in power and a Jedi came, the past transgressions against them would not be forgotten as well.
So, if I'm to understand correctly, the nature of our arrangement was we get you a adequate droid vessel, and you would leave Ko alone and go off on your own without any problems, correct?
Correct. I plan on just leaving this galaxy and going into the dark space. I'm hoping to following some old traces and some old plans. Perhaps I can find traces of my old empire, maybe some escapees, ancestors, such.
I would like to aid you.
I don't. No, she would not.
Excuse me?
That is not part of the plan.
And who are you to make my decisions for me?
I am a knight of the Jedi Order.
And a prince.
So?
Look, I told
Regardless.
your parents you are going to be kept safe, and going off at an adventure to the edge of the galaxy with a Sith is not part of that.
I think I can keep myself safe. Thank you very much.
And regardless, nobody's going anywhere off with anybody until we get that droid ready. So, I mean, Walker, how far along with the progress are we with that?
Mario.
At the last time that you looked at it, you were about ready, but not ready enough in time for that body to be used in this final dungeon.
I'm almost done, Sylvn. I just need like a little bit more time.
Okay, well, perhaps before we go and see any sort of Jedi councils or anything, that might be the #1 priority right now.
We should help Caldas.
And then we would get Ko back. No catches, no anything like that, correct?
No catches. He would be perfectly safe. I've grown a little fond of him, despite the questions he keeps berating me with.
Oh, what has he asked you recently? I want to know.
Yes, give us an organized list.
He's asked me recently, what does the color purple taste like?
He's still on the color thing?
Still? That was.
Yeah,
Yes, not a lot.
because I don't have a definitive answer. He thinks I'm holding out information from him.
But why don't you tell him?
I don't know what that color tastes like. Do you?
Tastes like grapes.
Everyone knows that.
And then he asked recently, what is love?
Oh,
And
Did you reply,
Fine.
baby, don't hurt me?
No,
What?
no.
Jeez, where have you been for the past 1,000 years? Living under a rock?
Quite literally.
Dad,
He was.
Oh, yeah.
I was
I don't
trapped in
think it
this-
was a rock. I think it was more like a chest.
Temple.
a chest inside
A
some
big
metal.
old rock temple on top of the chest.
Now, before, I remember there being, this is out of character, by the way, I remember there being a very specific conversation about them thinking about doing something to the body that they plan to give to Ko. Did they come up with a plan, and did Callie know about it?
No, they have definitely talked about it in the past. They have not enacted anything on it.
Was Callie in that conversation? Because I feel like she
Yeah.
was in the room.
It was the intention to not have her in the conversation when I brought it
Yeah,
up. but-
no, there was. You
think-
tried to listen. You tried to roll to see if you could listen in on it.
Did I?
Yeah,
I don't think that was me. I think that was Mev.
I think Mev's the one who brought it up with me. Because we were talking about planting a bomb in the droid body.
I think I might have had, like a private conversation with him about that, I think, if I remember correctly.
It definitely. I don't think I was the one that rolled to listen for it, though.
It was either somebody
I
had a
was
conversation
here.
with me, and one of them had a roll.
I believe it might have been me, and I think I might have made sure we were alone. So if somebody
Yeah, I
rolled
think
to
that might have been
listen
while I
and
was
they
distracting him. If that were the conversation we're talking about.
because I know if I
Oh,
like
yeah.
did
No, because
think-
you guys had it in the pilot pit area, didn't you? And then
No, I was working on the droid when we were doing all that.
oh, okay.
I believe it was at a moment.
And I know I talked about it with Dark, like when we were doing just a little quick training thing in the other room as well.
Side in chat is saying Mevin Dark talked. Robo Dude tried to listen.
Oh,
Robo Dude tried to listen.
that makes sense. No wonder none of us are running up to it.
That's why I knew I didn't roll to listen.
Fair enough.
I know I had a conversation with somebody.
I was just trying to figure out if I heard it. I don't think I did. Because if she did, she would totally spill that to Coldus.
Yeah, I don't think Dark was able to successfully enact any of it yet, but
yeah,
the plan is set, and yeah.
Alright.
Neither Ko nor Callie know about it. Mev could still easily spill beans if he feels the urge to, so we'll see.
We shall see indeed.
Alright, I suppose we'll get back to the ship.
Suppose we shall. What about the droids just ask? What about these guys? Roger, roger.
What guys?
The Dark Jedi that were you told to wait up on the surface.
Well. Alright, you're under arrest. The Jedi Council will decide your fate. I read them their rights. And while I'm electro-cuffing them. If that is allowed.
Sure.
Boom. That's what I do, and then, we'll probably proceed to lead them onto the ship and throw them in cryo chambers. That sounds like a plan.
Okay, at least they're not sitting with Gary.
No, that wouldn't be smart.
Sylvn is waiting to see the first second he can get Walker alone.
Alright, hold on, let me just do this for you guys then.
I'm probably fairly separated, keeping an eye on the prisoners while we're on our way there, getting them locked up.
Why is Gary up there?
He was navigating.
I think we had like a meme.
Oh yeah, the navigating thing, yeah.
I don't know.
Gary deserves to be up there. Gary is pilot.
Gary's kind of thick. Can't fit through the door.
Wow.
Don't be mean.
I'm not being me. I'm just saying. She's thickums. Thicker than the Snicker. Anyway.
This is why I was confused whether I heard it, because I think you guys were right there, but you were technically
we just never
in this room.
Well, we just
and
never moved
I was...
the tokens. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess it really determines on what room Walker is working on the droid body.
I think it would have been...
I think it is this room down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I know I envisioned, at least when we were talking, that we were having a conversation in here. Yeah, because we had the bits where he was complaining about stuff. So, yeah.
So, I'm working on that bot.
I'm in the cryo chamber.
I go into the room with Walker.
Kay wants to talk, Callie, not Kay, wow, wants to talk to Coldus probably when she gets the chance.
All right, we'll do Mev and Dark's thing first, and then we'll do a meanwhile.
Don't roll.
So how is it coming along?
It's coming along just fine, actually.
So I meant to say that plan we talked about regarding the droid body.
Yeah. Hold on. Did he ever Aldous ever was suspicious of me putting a bomb in the body? Did he ever bring it up?
No, the police are though.
That's not the police.
That's just the wires connecting to.
Yep, things are firing up. We're really close.
That's the sound a bomb makes.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Just connecting those red wires.
So, Aldous was never suspicious of me putting a bomb in his body, right? He's like,
not openly.
'cause I feel like he's like, dude, if you try to put a bomb in there, it's not gonna end well, blah blah blah, or something like that.
Regardless of that, Sylvn would probably be like, is it too late to not go through with the plan?
I mean, I haven't done anything yet. Why?
I don't know. I sort of believe he just wants to go off on his own and start a new life. I think all this Jedi Sith back and forth nonsense, he doesn't really seem to want anything to do with it. I actually believe him.
this change of heart is really sudden. I mean, I could care less what this guy does, but he's kind of way too powerful out to be left alone out there.
I apologize. I didn't hear a single thing you said for the past 10 seconds.
That's unfortunate. Is your communicator broken?
It might be a little bit.
Anyway.
If you wouldn't mind repeating yourself.
As I said, this is a weird change of heart. He's still a powerful Sith Lord guy. He's too dangerous to be kept alive.
Yes, but every single time we have come in contact with the Sith since he's been with us, what has he done?
He's helped us, but again, he's only looking out for himself, don't you think?
And what's wrong with that? We all must look after ourselves. The point is, he's not a threat, I don't think. He genuinely just seems to want to go off on his own. He hasn't sided with the Sith once since he's been with us. He's pretty much been on his own, so...
And that's the problem. He's been on his own. He also hasn't been on our side openly, as far as I could tell. The only thing keeping him here is Ko.
Look, I genuinely think going back on our plan might be the best thing to do.
Oh,
Give us that will save.
Will?
That's probably, or wisdom, whatever the save is called in this. Sorry, I just... Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
That's unfortunate, man.
No,
1
it's
point
fine.
off. No, it's beautiful.
It is
Yeah.
what it is.
Like,
So does he know now that I tried to do that to him? Mario?
Yes, in the sense that he felt something twinge in his head.
But here's the thing about Sylvn. He probably doesn't consciously even know he tried to. He's just trying to be persuasive.
did you just try to tickle my brain?
No, I'm just trying to convince you that it is the correct thing to do.
By trying to attack my mind?
What are you talking about? I didn't attack your mind. That's
Well,
ridiculous.
I
Do
felt
you
some-
genuinely think putting a bomb in the body of this droid and blowing this Darth Caldus up once he transfers over to the new body? Do you really think that's the best idea?
Well, think about it. He could use it as like a last resort attack if he's ever in a pinch.
Well, I mean, shouldn't that be up to him?
Yeah, when he finds it.
Look, I don't think this is a good idea. It was, I mean, I'm the one who came up with the idea in the first place, and after now spending more and more time with him, I feel like we might be doing the wrong thing here.
I guess, but... Wait, Mario, do I have any component to put a bomb in this man? Do I have a bomb?
Oh, plenty. You've picked up so much junk and scrap over the course of this campaign. You have more than enough.
I'm gonna pick up like a fake bomb, like some fake scrap that's sort of similar to a bomb but isn't explosive, and start putting it in. See what Sylvn does. Well, it's too late now. I'm going through with the plan.
What are you doing? Look, why? I implore you to please reconsider this.
Well, and I start putting it in. Going through with it anyway.
Walker, why?
Well, I think Ceph's reach has gone too far to me. I think it's that Jedi stuff.
Blame Seth.
Seth's been masterminding this the whole time. Meanwhile, in the other room, I locked the door on myself. Can somebody get me out of the cryo chamber?
Should I hear that? Can I hear that, Mario?
Sure, why not?
I guess me and him both hear that.
Okay, I go to this door. I open up the door. Is it jammed or something?
Oh yeah.
No, he just
I rolled
no,
a
he-
0 when messing around in there, so something happened to me.
he accidentally put the lockdown on.
Okay, is it only? Can I open it to get him out?
Yeah, you can open it up from that side.
Oh lord.
Oh, Seth, are you okay?
The steam of just cool air pulls out because all the cryo chambers are running at the same time in a closed room. Perfectly fine, thank you.
Well, you were just the person I was wanting to speak to. Perhaps you could join me in the other room here with Walker.
Yes, very good.
You can hear him working on the droid.
Ah, good.
I'm putting in the voice box.
Yeah, I follow down into the room below.
Anyway.
Okay, Seth, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Good. What is it?
Well, a few weeks back, as we were discussing the droid body that we were gonna make for Darth Caldis, I may have pulled Walker here aside, and we discussed the idea of implanting a secret explosion in the body.
Perfect.
Oh.
But what you let me finish, please. I'm now reconsidering that idea.
You think 2 explosives in case one does not work? This is
No,
why you are a smart one.
I'm thinking perhaps no explosives.
And Caldis is the Sith. Okay.
You can't. You think we can take him on the field of battle then?
No, my
Suppose
point
that
is I
another
don't.
option.
My point is I don't think we will have to take him at all.
Seth, you seem to be misunderstanding everything.
Look, since he has been with us, how many Sith have we come across and come against?
Technically, because there's the Dark Jedi and the Sith. I sort of won, but I don't even think he was there at the time. But lots of Dark Jedi, but he also expressed that he hates the Dark Jedi for the many reasons, so...
Well, either way, what did he do every single time we came across any of these people?
He killed them because he did not like them and it was in his best interest.
Yes, true, but he sided with us, did he not?
Yes, he did.
Do you maybe consider the possibility that he is telling the truth? That all he wants is this new body, and then he wants to go off on his own and have nothing to do with any of the Sith or Jedi anything?
I'm starting to believe that are his short-term ambitions.
Oh? And do you have other ideas as to what his long-term ambitions might be?
Yes, he's the Sith. He's probably going to plan, reconvene his strength, maybe find an even more powerful body for himself. Go get his pet dragon back. Was that even him? I forget at this point.
It was.
Unleash it upon us all. When we least expect it, rather than when we're ready for it right now. So if we destroy him, we don't need to worry about this. Happy universe.
I just don't know if it's the best idea. Even though
Walker,
it was
what do
my
you think
idea
of
to
this?
begin with.
Well, I'm installing it.
Hmm.
Because
So-
think about it. What if he just, randomly gets the urge to do bad things again?
It is true. Huh. Well, it would not be a bad idea as a continuity plan, but perhaps we don't have to do anything about it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what are the? I mean, I don't know about any of this technical mumbo jumbo you're doing here, Walker, but what are the chances he discovers this explosive device?
That's a thing for Force users. I mean, I don't know if he'll be able to find it. Maybe he'll find it instantly. Maybe it'll take him years to find
If he's in a whole new body, it'll be full of things he does not know about, right?
it. Yeah. But don't Jedi have, like, special powers to siphon out what's right and what's wrong? What's an explosive, what's not?
Let me see. Mario, I'd like to try to sense the bomb.
Roll me a.
Yeah,
Like I
well,
said, it's
What's
64.
funny is, regardless, this is gonna fail because it's a fake bomb he's putting
Yep.
in right now.
No one knows that except me.
Yeah, Walker's
All right,
bluffing.
C-Force. C-Force.
All right.
C4?
yeah, C4s.
Oh.
I cannot tell.
You can just sense no danger from that body.
I do not sense anything. Now, as I said, he might try to find a new host, and he would figure it out eventually, I do imagine. But... So, the bomb, I don't think, is a long-term plan. Because either we use it when he leaves, or before he leaves, or... It's probably not worth putting it in at all. But if he tries to strike at us once he has this powerful body, it'll be good to have.
And honestly, what do you think of the chances of that happening at this point?
Him striking at us, kind of low, to be fair. I think he is planning plenty of evil. Lots and lots of evil. But not necessarily against us.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems old. He seems like he's potentially been through a lot. What if he's really genuinely just finished with it all?
And he's different than any Sith I've ever heard of.
I mean, he is one of the older ones, isn't he? From a time before even you.
Well, they get a lot older than that.
Oh, wait,
Well,
really?
historically. I remember there was one like 65 million years ago or something like that, and Darth Tyrannus? No.
Revan, that kind of stuff.
Seth doesn't know history.
Yeah, yeah, I get that.
Making a dinosaur joke.
There was a
Well-
dinosaur Sith.
Mm-hmm. He couldn't hold his lightsaber with his little T-Rex arms, but he tried.
Like,
Regardless, Walker, obviously you're going to do whatever you decide to do, but just want to say for the record, I don't think it's a good idea anymore, and I implore you to please reconsider.
well, if you have a maybe Seth, you can have a conversation with him, feel him out, and then I'll decide after that. I don't
think
know.
that my stance is still, I think that we should destroy him the first opportunity we get. However, if that is different than what everyone else on the ship believes, then perhaps we could let him go. He has not harmed us, and there is a chance he is telling the truth.
Well, then we're gonna need a tiebreaker then, Seth.
Callie!
I don't like that tiebreaker, though.
Meanwhile, back with the Squid Princess.
Oh boy.
Ko is just you just see Ko standing there with his head down, head up, looking at the ceiling, because he's in conversation with Ko right now.
I don't mean to intrude, Caldas, but We
Hold
have
on one
enough-
second.
Oh.
Hold on 1 second. Soup with meat bits is one of the best. The ones with vegetables can be good, but don't ever have ones with celery in it. I've had that once before, not the
Oh, I'm
greatest.
so confused. I thought you were reading chat for some reason. I'm like, what's happening? It's like, what?
No, he's telling Ko what soup tastes like.
I got that. I was like, what is happening?
I have to agree with the celery, you know. It's just not good in general.
But yes, what did you need?
Well, we've been meaning to chat, I feel, for a long time, but the opportunity hasn't arose. But conveniently, the rest of the crew has left us two alone. Especially after what happened earlier, I'm surprised, but... Well, can't say I'm not surprised.
Seth barges through the door.
No, I'm still in the cryo freezer at this point.
Yeah, well, this is back when you guys first started talking.
Okay,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's no interrupting this.
So,
All right, so he goes, yes, that is surprising, though. Maybe I've earned some of their trust for once.
I'd like to hope so.
Cuts
like
to,
to hope
cuts to dark. Bzz, 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 bzz. Bomb.
Yeah.
No one knows it's a fake bomb.
Hmm.
This is
I
good.
like to hope that they'll let you leave peacefully. But you know my intentions, and you know now that I would like to go with you. What are your
Yes.
thoughts?
You're free to do as you wish, though. If you are thinking that eventually I'm going to go and fight the Jedi, that is not my intention. I do not wish to start another senseless battle. I think I've had enough of that for 2 lifetimes. Though,
I mean,
I feel there is more in this galaxy at work anyway. Though, I do not know if I wish to be a part of that.
well, I'm interested to see what you do want to be a part of. You know how the Jedi have the whole, I don't even know what you would call it, the master system where you learn under somebody? I was
Yeah.
supposed to be learning under Seth, but I mean, you've met the guy. And
He is unique to deal with.
yeah. So I just think someone of your, stature and powerfulness, it might be good to work under you.
You wish to learn the dark side in the Sith way.
I do. I think I've proven that enough times.
You do know that this is not an easy undertaking. If you choose down this path, the Jedi may even view you as a threat as they do me.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Though you are in more of a unique position as you are princess of a very strong allied planet. They might keep you. That might be enough to keep you alive.
I consider that a perk.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one downside that I see personally.
You'd have to deal with your friends.
I'm in a bit of a predicament. Clearly, they don't want me to go. Especially Ceph. I don't think the other two would care that much, frankly.
At the end of the
So-
day, it is your choice. Though the Jedi have never been too keen on giving people choices.
It is my choice. But it's also Ceph's choice if he feels the need to lock me in a cryo chamber and keep me quote unquote safe until you leave.
Anyone!
Go help him!
Speaking of, I
Yes.
probably don't have much time. So what I'm asking, is there something we can do? Maybe once we get off of this planet, I can sneak out, and after you get the body, we can meet somewhere.
You
I want to plan.
You sneaking off will only make me look suspicious, as if I had kidnapped you or dragged you away.
That's fair.
I believe it would be best to try to convince your friends of this. It's better to leave them with at least a neutral note, rather than one that would cause issues later on.
Well, I like to
I'd-
think sneaking away would be a neutral note. How about this?
Well,
I wait until you leave,
Judge
and then
Rice.
I sneak away.
You may do as you wish. Though, I already know I will be hunted by rogue Jedi every now and then. So be prepared for that.
Well, again, that's a risk I'm willing to take. I mean, we've taken down plenty of people,
Yes.
seen what I can do for the most part. Sure, I
Well-
miss a shot every once in a while, but I feel like I can carry my own.
Yes, though there is one downside that you may need to consider.
Which is?
Your animal companions will need a ship big enough to carry not only them, but others as well.
Yeah. I did forget to keep them into consideration. But, I mean, I know everyone on the ship. They'll take care of them. They're not necessarily my responsibility anymore.
Try to change your heart, huh?
She's becoming dark side. She don't care about no animals.
She's such a brat.
I figured
too.
it out,
Just
guys.
like makes such a big deal about.
She just
picking up-
wants this so she can get to that dragon with him.
That's the ultimate end goal. God, how did we not?
This entire
Should've seen this one coming.
this entire campaign of turning to the dark side was her big scheme just to go back and get that dragon.
It fits so
You just
perfect
say
too
it
with
was
the like.
this dragon.
It fits so
Are
perfect
we
too with,
lying?
like a spoiled princess sort of character, because it's totally that thing where parents are like, "No,
I
you can't
want
get a
my
dog. You
dragon."
won't take. You can't get a dog. You won't take care of it." Yes, I will. And then they finally get a dog, but the parents get stuck like feeding it and taking it out all the time.
Then she asks
That's
for a
totally
dragon.
what's happening with all of her companions. She made such a big deal about taming all of them, and now she's just, oh, I'll just ditch them with all these other guys. They'll be fine.
Hey, you guys would take care of Gary. It's not like she like thinks.
That's a negative, Chief. Never. We didn't want them on the ship to begin with.
Look,
I did it.
Sylvn would eat garbanzo if it came down to it.
What a cruel man! What a cruel.
What an
cruel man.
unnecessary statement.
If it came down to it, he's not gonna just do it casually, but like if it came down to it, he would do it without a second thought.
Nevertheless,
You.
you guys have to understand that Callie just like enveloped in the dark
Oh
side.
yeah, she's all
so,
full
like,
of dark side juju.
So she's not like her normal self now.
He's getting the raccoon eyes right now.
I feel
I
bad now. We
Ackley.
interrupted their conversation though.
I think
But if anybody was looking at my camera when she said, "Oh, I don't need the pets anymore," whatever you said, my mouth was open. I was like,
It's like, what?
and she made it a point to try to take your camel as well.
"Yeah, she did."
She steals your
That
camel and abandons it.
That was pre-dark side.
It's only been an hour, Callie. Come on.
She evil though.
Anyway,
Oh, it's all right.
I was just so taken aback. I couldn't believe the words that came out.
So the cultist just goes and just says, "Watch how these events turn. Things may happen that you may not even expect, so act as you will. I won't stop you if you choose to follow me."
All right.
Now, if you excuse me, now he's asking me, why do people cut their hair? Okay, this is gonna be a bit the answer.
especially because there's only one person on the ship with hair.
Oh,
Why does he cut his hair?
Actually, no. Mev has beard hair.
Oh yeah, true.
Fair.
It's true. I don't know if I trim it though.
Yeah, I feel like he
I
would.
think it's pretty long.
Yeah.
Anyways, once that conversation finishes up, I don't know if it would just be the end of the conversation for each of them, but Callie would probably go and try and eavesdrop on them.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say both these conversations kind of timed out roughly about the same length?
No, the one with Callie was a lot shorter, so
Oh, was
she would not. She would not hear the bomb stuff, but she would definitely hear about like what is your plans after if she would try to eavesdrop. If she's able to, that is. She would need to roll as both a stealth and a listen.
I would like to do that.
All right.
Stealth. What is stealth?
I think we were always using something
Move
else.
silently?
Move silently, yeah.
Mhm.
Move silently.
Uh,
Alright. And then roll me a listen.
Hmm.
Alright, so you're only able to catch the tail end of their last bit of the conversation, so nothing's juicy.
I think we should.
Should what?
Oh,
Hi, didn't see you there.
Callie,
I just showed up.
how are you doing?
Doing all right. Did I walk in on something?
We were just talking about the next chess meeting.
No, we were talking about Caldus.
What about Caldus?
About if we should put an end to him after we get him out of Co's body.
Why would you want to do that? Caldus has been nothing but helpful to all of you.
He's evil, though. He's done much evil in the past. Probably has terrible evil ambitions. Only tells us what we want to hear. I don't trust him. It is not the way of the Sith to just leave everything behind and go away.
I could give him the benefit of the doubt, though. Don't any of you agree?
Well, I am sort of erring on the side of I believe Caldus. I genuinely think once he gets his new body, he wants to go off and have nothing to do with any of this.
And Walker, what do you think?
As I'm putting a bomb in him.
The panel's just sealing up right now. Well,
I'm still working here well. As you can see, I'm gonna make him a walking bomb.
You know, can I just say something real quick?
Hmm.
You bomb his new body. That doesn't kill him. He's still a spirit.
Ceph is all for the idea, though.
And what would you do if, just say, someone knew this information and was willing to tell Caldus if you were to do such things?
Well,
Well, that would be foolish. That would certainly confirm that he would do something about it, which would only mean that then we would therefore have to fight him.
can you prove I'm putting a bomb in him?
Look, I agree. I'm kind of in the middle here. I agree that telling him that would probably anger him enough to almost ensure that he would try to seek some retribution against us. I think the best course of action is to not install the bomb, let him go into the new body, and go off on his own.
Otherwise, I could make, the deal a bit sweeter. Don't put the bomb in him. Otherwise, I will tell him you will have a fight, and I'll be on his side.
You would.
Also, I would like to leave with him. Thanks.
Better take your pets out of here. We don't want them.
Yeah, why would you leave with him?
Why not?
You have perfectly good people right here. You can't go off with him.
That's arguable.
Hey.
Maybe I seek adventure and power and things that you all cannot provide.
You're a princess. You already have power.
It's not the type of
I mean, I
power-
suppose I can relate aside from the power part. I mean, I do seek adventure and also knowledge and probably things that this group cannot provide, but from what I understand about Jedi training and stuff, this is a pretty big decision, Callie. Are you sure?
I've thought it over a whole, minute or two. I'm pretty sure. I believe this is what I want.
That is Callie, actually.
Ceph's doing that thing where he kind of locks down because he's thinking too hard.
You can smell the wood burning.
Mm-hmm.
Someone start a fire pit. Hello.
His thought process is like, but she was gonna be trained as a Jedi, and like we were gonna keep her safe for her family, but she wants to go off and do evil things. But I don't like it when people want to go off and do evil things. But I can't kill her, but that's what... I gotta stop evil, but I also gotta...
Seth's having a midlife crisis.
Well,
So he's
I'm
just
not
freezing
sure
up.
everybody here would necessarily agree, Callie, but I feel you should be able to do whatever you want. If you want to do this, I'm not going to try and stop you.
I appreciate that, Sylvn. Frankly, it's not you that I'm worried about.
My job is done with you. I got paid. Really, that's all. I don't care anymore. I just want to go home.
Seth?
No.
Oh.
What do you mean, no?
You can't just go off with him.
You can't just make decisions for me.
Alright, I am happy to find a middle ground. I think we will give him the opportunity to leave. We will then let him leave, hoping that he takes the opportunity and leaves.
And you will let me go with him.
I would like to take you back to Moncal, return you to your family, and whatever you decide after that, I suppose I would have no say in the matter.
You think I trust you just to take me back to Moncal?
Why would I do anything else?
Because you're you.
Exactly. He's him. He's not smart enough to lie.
What else would I possibly do?
I'm either
What,
leaving with
You think that
now.
I would hurt you? You think that I would kill you?
As he's saying that too, Sylvn is just looking over at Ceph, and he wants to be able to tell if he wants to know if he's telling the truth. So I'm going to use sense motive.
You don't know what's happening.
I can't
He
tell.
wants to take me back to the Jedi Council.
Well,
and
that
get
doesn't confirm that he's not telling the
It
truth.
just means he doesn't
All
got a
that
good read.
confirms is I can't get a read on it.
Can I also sense motive?
Sure.
Just since I'm claiming to know what he's trying to do here.
To be fair, I wasn't thinking of backstabbing, but now I'm curious. Let me look at my character sheet. What do I want to do?
thought you were going with because you mentioned the Jedi Council before and squeezing the bat out of her, so I figure you'd
It's true.
paint a pretty picture like, oh, you can go back to your family and then choose whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, he directs the ship right to the Jedi Council.
He doesn't know how to navigate. You think he'll direct the ship?
Is there some sort of
tell
roll
what
I
you
can do
do
against this, Mario?
To persuade her?
Yeah,
No.
I guess, you know what, that sounds like a more fun idea. I'm trying to deceive her. So,
Oh,
I
boy.
guess it's kind of all falls under diplomacy?
I don't know. What is happening?
Yeah, unless I can use the Force to mask my brain. But I don't feel like
Also,
that's something Seth would
what-
do on a standard.
What was my read on your motive?
Well, that's what I'm saying, like how well I'm hiding it would
Okay.
be the role here. Just so you have a number to go up against. Unless you want to see me do like a will save. Which one, Mario?
That would be a persuasion.
Okay, but what roll do I make? Because persuasion's not a thing.
Diplomacy.
Okay.
Okay.
Diplomacy, here we go.
Ooh.
That's fun.
Take it.
That's fun. I like these one-up rolls today.
Yeah, it's the
Have
second
to
one
be
tonight.
persuaded?
You don't
I
have to
No,
be
you can believe whatever you
persuaded,
want, but
But,
Oh,
but
I
from-
sound
from what-
believable as dumb old Seth can sound. So,
I still don't think she'd go for it.
sure.
She wants to leave with him then, otherwise she's spilling the beans.
This is my offer. If anyone else would like to come up with a different plan, I'm simply not willing to let them both just go off together.
Why?
Because I don't like that plan.
Why? Why do you care what I do, Mr. Jedi?
To begin with, I care what he does more.
Got a point.
But you're willing to let him go, but not me.
Indeed, because you going with him just makes it worse.
Oh.
I'm going regardless. You can try and stop me. But then you're gonna have a fight on your hands.
Tell him and you will have a fight on your hands.
So will you.
World Star.
You say you can protect yourself. Do you believe that?
I can carry my own. I'd like to leave peacefully.
Look, calm down. What is with you Jedi and Sith always jumping to fighting right away? Is there not some sort of resolution we can come to that does not involve violence?
I'm asking to leave peacefully, but someone doesn't want to let that happen.
I do not.
He's the one who wants the violence. I'm just
Don't
using
act like you're
violence as a
completely
threat.
innocent either, Callie. You are also threatening violence.
I'm
Pretty.
using it as a threat to get what I want. Which
Still using it as a threat? That's not very nice.
still peace.
That's not how that works, but
It
I
is
see what
now.
you're trying to do.
Well, not much that will be done until he gets his body back anyway.
Yeah.
Gets his body all sorted.
Also, how far have I come along, Mario?
You're basically done.
Oh boy.
Oh Lord. Alright, well, I'm almost done here anyway with the body. Should be a few more minutes. Just gotta iron out the details really quick.
Great to hear. And that's a bombless body, correct?
No?
Do
Just
I need
use-
to go have a talk with Caldus?
The bomb is staying in the body. It's already there, and that is our stringency plan.
Contingency.
That is the word.
How do I know that you're not just going to blow him up first chance that you get?
Well, you're gonna have to play it by ear, won't you? Give her a
Or I
little-
could just tell him now.
And then
Well.
ensure that someone here is killed.
I don't see why that's an issue, do you?
I do. I like my life.
Then take the bomb out.
Well, it's kind of too late. Everything's hardwired. Take me at least a few more days to get the bomb out without complicating anything else.
Fine. But if you pull anything funny, I'm telling him.
Grab to go pull a funny tool off the bench. You see this?
Squeezes it, honks.
Definition of a funny tool.
It's a wrench, but it has like a spring connecting it, so it just.
All right, so you guys finished talking?
Think so.
What? A lot of deception.
We didn't come to any conclusions, but
I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the conversation, what does Callie do? Does she walk away, or does she just stand there with us?
No, she just. Well,
Mhm.
she'd probably just stay there.
Okay. Then I say nothing else.
I think Seth is just gonna go meditate and ready himself for a assumed incoming battle.
Finishing up the body quickly.
She said she's gonna tell, so he's just gonna take her word for it and think she's gonna tell.
No one is
Alright.
privy of the false bomb. This is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be so bad.
I wanna see if you can
now,
sense it. Obviously, it was a
would there
bad-
be any way, aside from the Force, where we would know that he put a false bomb in there?
He's the tech guy, man.
That's true. You wouldn't even know a bomb from a GPS.
Oh, I just love this.
You
so
don't know
much.
that.
Fair.
I don't. I truly don't know that.
What
There's like
skill-
literal
what
demolitions
skill?
roll.
It would be a demolitions roll.
Mm-hmm. So let's see if Ceph would notice that it was a fake bomb.
Well, Seth definitely didn't.
No.
Nope.
Nobody knows
He
that
rolled
it's a
a-
fake bomb.
Yeah.
Does Sylvn? He rolled a 16.
16.
Sylvan, yes. He would tell that something's not right about it.
Okay.
Does Sylvan point it out to me?
I don't say anything to anybody,
I would hope
This will be
not.
fun.
but
Seth's ready
Mario,
to die
I just
over this
wanna-
bomb right now.
I just want to know, Mario, like from my demolitions roll there, you said I know that something's not right. Would I be able to deduce that he's potentially bluffing?
Yes, that would be your first guess.
Okay.
What do you tell Callie?
In this conversation, well, when this conversation ends, then Sylvn walked away and walked up towards the front of the ship, and he wants to have a little talk with Caldus.
Everyone wants to talk to Caldus today.
Negative. I want to talk to Ko.
Mm-hmm.
Ko is still asking about hair. And what is its purpose?
Oh, Caldus, I'm sorry to disturb you. I just wanted to let you know your body is almost ready. It should be done pretty soon.
That is good. I'll be out of your hair soon enough.
There's also something else I wanted to tell you about.
Oh, and what is that?
Well, you see, a few weeks ago, as we were discussing, when we found the droid in that ruin or whatever, we sort of formulated a plan to put an explosion in your body, sort of as a contingency plan.
Yes, Sylvn!
In case something bad would happen, and I must be honest with you, it was my idea. But look, it's been a couple of weeks now. You have been with us. You have pretty much stood beside us, and though I don't doubt you have your own agenda and intentions, I genuinely believe you when you say you want to go off and start anew. Now, I just wanted to tell you this because, I don't know, I felt I owed you an honest, honesty. And there's another thing. I don't believe it's a real bomb. I talked to Walker. I tried to convince him that we were probably making the wrong decision and we should just let you have the droid body, go off on your own. And he sort of insisted that he was still going to put the bomb in, and he was not trusting of it. Ceph still believed it was a good idea as well. And Callie made it clear to us she intends to go off with you, and she tried to convince them not to do it. As I said, I also tried to convince him not to do it, but from what I could tell, he just put some spare parts inside the body. I think he was bluffing. So, that is all. I just wanted to inform you of that.
Yes, I suspected something would not be as simple as getting a body without some kind of thing. I was planning on, taking a look at the body itself the second I was out of sight. Though if it is a bomb, probably would have gone off the second I was not within range of it. Though they are aware that I'm not actually alive, right?
Yes, but, if you're possessing a body in a physical form, I suppose it does make you more of an immediate threat.
I would just simply return back to Ko if that was the case.
That is a fair point, actually. Yeah, I didn't really think that through when we first came up with the idea, and
You can't.
Seth is a little bit too dumb. How should I put it? Dim-witted to realize the flaws in the plan. And Walker seems to pretty much go along with whatever he says, being his Padawan, so yeah.
It is unusual, but it is to them, but I do not blame them.
And
I'm an ancient enemy of theirs, so why trust me, right?
true. And the real reason I'm telling you this also is things are starting to sort of heat up between Ceph and Callie, and the last thing I want to see is violence. And Callie seemed to be wanting to use this information as sort of a bargaining chip against Seth, which I wasn't really fond of. So I wanted to take that bargaining chip away from her.
I see. Well, thank you for that.
And if you wouldn't mind, perhaps don't go out of your way to tell them that I told you this information.
Well, I'll do my best.
I appreciate it. As I said, your body should be ready soon. Bomb free. And he walks out of the room.
Now, Ko, the difference between nose hair and facial hair is vastly different.
He stops and sort of does a double take and looks back as he's walking out of the room and then keeps walking.
Does Sylvn have both?
Probably.
Yeah, I guess so. But more in like he's looking back like, what is he even talking about? I don't know.
Oh, and you do not want to use scissors for the nose nasal hair.
Okay.
I mean, what do you use? Anyway.
I feel like there's special trimmers, so that's...
There are.
Or just go out, get up there and with the scissors, you know, it works.
I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Works fine.
Anyway.
So, some time passes. Eventually, Walker announces it.
It's done.
So can we assume just in the time that all these conversations have been having and waiting for the droid to be ready, have we gotten any vitality points back?
Oh, plenty. You got it all back.
Okay, so everyone's pretty much safe to be at like full and pretty much healed up through all this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
We're at max Ceph. Perfect, this is important.
I have my wound.
All right. So, Ko approaches you and just says, "So it's ready then."
Yep.
Then, I suppose it's time then.
I don't know how this works with a spirit. I know how AIs work, not ghost people.
What was he originally trapped in again? Was it the holocron?
The sword. The
Oh,
swords.
yeah.
Remember when Ko used the swords? That's when it happened.
Yeah.
Well,
So, you're the spirit master. You transfer yourself, I guess.
yes. Allow me to just say my goodbyes to Ko. Yes, yes, yes. No, do not test any grooming techniques on Walker.
What?
He's very curious about hair for some reason.
Cole, if you cut my hair, I will disable you.
I'm just gonna decide this for Xylo. Me and Seth and Sylvn just sort of look at each other and look back.
Rub our bald heads.
Oh yeah, you're still rocking that burnt scar on the top of your head?
Scars don't go away.
Nah, it's sort of like a burn mark. Like if you get burned very deeply on your hand, you just have like a permanent mark right there.
It can last a long time, in all fairness.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so as he does, Caldas enters the new body.
Whoa. Slick.
Mm-hmm.
I did a hell of a good job.
And as the body whirls to life, takes a look at it and says, it's quiet now.
As I would
Well.
expect. Cool. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Cole, my boy, you're back.
Ko's been gone for so long, it's gonna be weird now.
I
And you're-
missed you, Cole.
You're feeling okay, Ko? Everything feels correct and okay?
Yes, he has picked up his, as you say, mess and taken all his stuff. So
Fantastic.
he taught me one thing.
What
Which
is that?
was?
Does it involve grooming, Co?
He taught me many grooming techniques, yes, but he also taught me this. He pulls out his hand, and just the lightning just pops out of his hand and hits the wall.
What?
Oh, that's very impressive, Co. Good job.
Very impressive indeed.
What color is it?
It's orange.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh my god, I'm like, what?
So, Mario, I'd like to do a thing.
Yes.
I want to run diagnostics on Cope after this.
Could I take the lightsaber off Ko's belt or wherever he had it?
Sure.
Isn't it in his hand now? Or
Well,
No, he just transferred over body, so he doesn't have anything on him.
I just want to have my hand on that Sith lightsaber is all.
All right.
The lightsaber.
You do remember that's not your greatest weakness, though.
I know.
Zip, zip.
can I
Anyone?
roll to see if I notice Seth doing that?
I don't think I do it very sneakily.
Yeah.
I think I go for more of quickly than sneakily.
Better not harm my boy.
Can I roll
He
to
look.
stop him?
That's up to you.
Well, no, I don't think anyone was expecting me to grab it, but
You know what? Yeah, I'll say that. You know what?
I
Okay.
mean, if she does like a crazy reflex save or something and mine's horrible, I'm willing to concede it. But
You know what? We're at that point where this is a very heavy heavy part, so I'll just say you did it without anyone noticing when everyone's just staring at the new body. Or when Dark is,
Mhm.
checking Ko over.
Yeah.
So, I would say everyone is aptly distracted for you.
okay,
So, but he does notice that the lightsaber is in your grasp now, and just say, does it feel cold, Jedi?
I suppose so.
So where do we go from here? Do you wish to fight me and just try to silence me forever? Or do we part ways peacefully?
I've made my decision.
And what is that?
I would like to allow you to leave.
What? I'm confused by this one.
I have two conditions.
And those are?
You say you don't have any intent to do harm to the Jedi again. I'd like to keep your lightsaber. You won't be needing it.
You do understand that eventually I can construct another one day.
I do.
And the other one?
I would like
say
you
you
to
could
leave Callie behind.
No.
I can promise you the first one. The second one, however, is not up to me. If she chooses to follow me, I cannot stop her. I will not bring her any harm, but I cannot stop her. Everything at this point will be up to her decision.
I'm leaving.
Anyone else have anything to say?
I got Cole back. I'm okay.
He's just hugging Ko right now.
Oh my boy, I missed
So he's
you.
satisfied.
I guess Sylvn would look at Callie and just sort of say, "Well, I suppose I wish you luck, and you as well, Countess."
Yes. Though I assume that you have other plans, though, Sylvn?
I don't know what my plans are, to be honest. Why do you ask?
You're very curious on the dark side, or more of our practices.
He has many curiosities.
I plan on traveling to the Dark Reaches, many ancient Sith areas, much to learn, much to see. I'm hoping to find survivors, maybe ancestors of those survivors. Maybe make a new home out there. Do you wish to come with me?
Well, that does sound interesting. I suppose I could learn a lot. Sure. Why not? I'll come with you.
I look forward to you joining us, Sylvn.
Wait a minute.
I want to send a telepathic message to Ceph.
Okay.
Do I try? Do I need to do a telepathy?
Sure. Just roll a telepathy. Roll a 0.
Yeah.
No one else hears this for sure. Okay.
Yeah. And I basically tell him, I'll do my best to keep an eye on her. I'll watch out for her. I'll make sure she stays safe. That is the telepathic message he sends.
Yeah, Seth just has this big defeated look on his face.
So Sylvn is just sort of looking at Seth as he's sort of telepathically saying that. If at any point Seth returns eye contact, Sylvn would just sort of nod a little bit. Sort of like a little, trust me.
I have made another decision.
Oh.
Come with us,
Callie,
Seth.
I wish to let you go.
What? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. What?
You will leave behind your lightsaber. That is a weapon of a Jedi, which you are no longer.
Gladly.
You will leave behind the golden sword that is of Mon Cal, which,
That's going to be
You are
broken in
disgracing.
5 swipes regardless.
regardless, it is not for you.
She takes both, puts them on the table where Caldus's body was.
Anything else she should leave behind, Walker?
Is there anything else she has? I'm not privy to it.
Just take all her
mother's-
money.
Her mother's pistol is her own.
Checking to make sure I don't have anything. I don't think I do. I'll even do you one better. You can keep my broken droid shield.
Oh,
Don't care about the droid shield.
I do.
Walker's like, I'll take it.
Consider that a gift to you, Walker. Then.
Well, I appreciate the parting gift.
We are arriving soon on, I believe, Coruscant, as you stated.
Oh,
I would like to say, I would actually suggest that we land on Tatooine on the way, actually.
Very good.
I do have one request though. Callie, please take your animals off the ship. If you're leaving us.
What kind of planet is Tatooine?
Desert.
Can't you just do me one little favor and leave them back on the Wookiee Island? Just set Gary free.
You have other animals here.
Might not be the best place.
Oh. She can keep her bird and her lizard. And what else does she have?
Gary.
Oh, the duck horse thing.
Yeah.
Which might be handy if you two are setting off, but
Yeah, they might. I mean, we've seen Gary be fine on Tatooine, actually.
True.
we will take care of your pets. Those that you wish to leave behind.
I'll take Gary.
Just Gary.
And I'm sure
Oh.
Sylvn
Oh.
is gonna be.
Are you gonna be taking Garbanzo?
I suppose it depends on our traveling arrangements. If there's room for him, sure. He's been a loyal companion. I'd like to continue traveling with him if I can.
And he's emergency food, apparently.
And besides, if we're ever in a pinch, we could always eat him.
Garbanzo just looks up and goes,
He's not even in the room.
No,
Just takes his face out of a bucket of blue milk, like.
He sensed it. His ears were ringing that somebody was talking to him.
Take the animals.
Very well.
They could be of use to us.
They come back, they have an army of animals that just take over the galaxy.
How did this happen?
Let me ask you, perhaps Walker, you would know, or perhaps even you, what is the average price of a small ship, a vessel for us to travel in once we've parted ways?
I would treat it like cars, honestly. Like, Probably 15,000 for a decent sized one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I have
Got
4,000 credits. What could that buy me?
A
a
shuttle.
nice meat.
Okay.
Money won't be an issue. We'll make it work.
Yeah. I've got
Well,
something that we may possibly use,
to
so
Jurassic
trust me on that.
Oh,
Two?
perfect.
Now, let me just tell you one thing, Seth. I know that
don't
you're going
need
to...
know. It is fine.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to tell you any of that. I was going to say, I will not actively hunt any Jedi. If I come across any and they are not after me, I will leave them alone. But if any of them do come after me with the intent of destroying or detaining me, no, I will fight back. You can tell your Jedi Council that.
I'll be sure to let them know. And I will certainly hope that you don't encourage Callie to do harm upon any others.
She will do what she will with her own duties. Though I doubt she would want to cause any cause any trouble that might cause bad relations between Jedi and, well, her family, I suppose.
Indeed. Very well. Seems that we have an agreement.
Yes.
Seems we do.
Shall I navigate to Tatooine?
No.
Wait, hold on. Finally, let's co-navigate.
That was my final gambit. We can't possibly make it to Tatooine if I'm navigating.
Ko jumps into the pilot seat and Cultist just asks, he's not that smart in certain things. Can he navigate?
We gonna find out. All right,
No.
not bad.
He's decent.
Yeah, above average. We'll take it.
My bot.
Cole's new, as people are saying in the chat, Cole's new dream: open hair salon.
Guys,
We're gonna get him like Grievous lightsaber arms too, and he's just gonna cut hair like that.
Oh, and if you guys some people are asking, the old ship is actually owned by the other two members that are no longer with
That's
us.
true.
Back on the Tatooine planet,
no, the Wookiee planet.
the Wookiee.
I
the
would have
Wookiee
potentially
planet.
offered that they take this ship, but we also have like prisoners and stuff on the ship. And
Yeah,
There's-
which
There's Terry and like
Mhm.
it's not just them
Yeah.
and us.
the droids, baklava.
to be
I
fair,
thought
yeah, by weight, Dark has just as much as Kayla does in companions, maybe more. But
Or just parts.
No, I feel like he has more.
mhm.
And then there's the magnet body at the corner that was never touched after bringing it on.
All right.
So
Yeah, I think we all get eerily quiet after that whole standoff.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have
Called
one.
this-
I want like a goodbye scene though.
Oh yeah, we're
Mhm.
gonna do a good. There's no way we're not doing a goodbye
yeah.
scene.
Okay.
Yeah, call this. It's gone.
I feel like
Call
that's gonna
this
be
is gonna-
dramatically when the landing thing is down and we're standing on it.
Mm-hmm. So, Call this just says, before we go, why don't I make you guys actual dinner? I
You can-
still remember.
I'm
Yes,
simply curious to see what he does. To be honest.
So, Calder just explains that that not only was he a teacher of the swords, he was also a teacher of the knife, the cooking
the-
knife.
Culinary arts.
Mm-hmm.
You have a master's in culinary?
Let me see. What would be an appropriate role for this?
Computer.
Cooking.
Yeah.
It's
I
not a
guess
standard
forger?
role, is it? Sure.
No.
Yeah, actually, no. That's a good shout. Do it.
All right.
What were you gonna roll against?
Oh no,
He's
he's
just
just. Yeah, he's just rolling.
Oh, I thought you said forger. Forger. No, that's forgery. But still, it's a roll.
Yeah. No,
forgery is falsifying documents.
Yeah.
using
Cooking
Using-
dinner.
using some coldest Gordon Ramsay. Nice.
Mhm.
You're an idiot, Seth.
I'm getting more of Hannibal Lecter vibes personally, but you know.
Wall of
So-
faces here.
I want
So-
to make you all dinner.
So, using all the ingredients he has on hand, you just see him in a flurry if anyone is watching him cook. Just preparing, tenderizing meat, using a bit of blue milk for some flavor. Not a lot of it, though. You know how they sometimes
milk
use...
steak. He's making delicious milk steak.
No, not milk steak.
Then he adds a little bit of like garnish and all that. And then he serves it all of you guys on a plate.
How good is this food?
He rolled a 26, so it's pretty damn good.
Oh, God, this is the best food I've
Suppose it's
eaten.
as good as my first sandwich.
And then you know the best thing is I just realized you guys are probably been surviving on either sandwiches or microwavable dinners kind of deal.
Yeah, so Sylvan's eating this, thinking in his head, "Oh man, I think I chose the right group to go with."
What do you mean? Seth is a great chef. Oh, good roll, but I do have a -2 in forgery.
I want to think to myself, I wonder if I could learn to cook like this.
I will be making some miscellaneous rolls, by the way, during next season. I will be trying to add some miscellaneous rolls to your character sheets.
Fun.
So
Like
that way
cooking.
we have like like cooking.
I only have
And-
one miscellaneous roll that I need.
And what is that? Oh, ignoring Seth. Nice. But yeah, you guys have a meal. You're all chatting. Ko is still bugging him with questions though, but they're just audible now. So
Yeah.
if I were,
Seth's Seth
so
isn't
if I were-
chatting.
so you were talking about body hair. Does it only exist on the face, or oh no, for certain species it's everywhere. Sometimes it's on the back, sometimes it's on the arm. More than likely it's on like the legs.
I must admit, hearing both sides of this conversation, it actually makes a lot more sense now.
Ko, I swear, if you try to cut any of my hair, I will deactivate you.
No, that is Baklava's job, isn't it? Baklava, who's just been sitting there watching, is like, does anyone need a haircut? He has his scissors out.
Oh, I
You
guess
want-
I don't.
You have said that you wanted to trim your tentacles once, did you not?
I have tentacles?
No, he's talking to Ceph.
No.
Are you sure? I can trim them into a fine mustache.
No.
No. Oh, no.
Very well. And you guys are just chatting, having some last minute conversations, I suppose. And eventually, after finishing up the food, Terry just comes in and says, "Hey, we're here. We're over the planet."
Thank you, Terry.
So, if this whole thing's over, am I free to go, or...
Terry, you've always been free to go. You're not a prisoner here.
He's like looking left and right. He's like, I still can't tell if he's being serious about that or not. So I'm just gonna go back to cleaning pens.
It would appear he wants
You want to
to
use?
stay.
Do you want to use your fat last of the force points
Yeah,
for
sure,
a
why not?
reroll on that? Better. Saying I still can't tell. I'm just gonna go back to cleaning the pen. So you do that, and eventually you guys land on the planet. Callie, I'm sure you have already gathered up all your stuff along with Sylvn.
She's all ready to go.
I guess because it'll be the less dramatic of the conversation, Sylvan will say goodbye to Walker and Seth first. Well, I suppose this is where we part ways.
I suppose it
suppose.
is.
I've certainly learned a lot traveling with you guys, I think. I'm sure I learned something, but I am off to acquire more knowledge. And, I don't know, I'm sure our paths will cross again.
Oh, fully.
I'm glad to have
It's
met
fun.
you, Sylvan. Don't
And
know
are
if
you?
it is best for the paths to cross, but if they do, then hopefully it is all in good things. The Force will guide it.
Oh, I'm sure we'll stay in touch.
And I hope this means something to you after everything you've seen, but may the Force be with you.
Right, and also with
Say
you,
it
I
back.
suppose.
Thank you.
And he just sort of nods at both of them and steps away and goes and joins Caldus.
While they're all like getting ready to get off the ship, I want to go stand by Seth, and I want to roll to talk to him. What's it called? And
Telepathically.
telepathically.
Mm-hmm.
Stand next to
Just to make sure it works, I'd like to
Yeah,
spend
shorter
a dark
distance.
side point. Yeah,
All right.
I'm also gonna spend a dark side point because I feel like I was bad at this before. So
So
I
you
get
want a plus 10?
five. Or is it a
5.
plus 10?
5.
You said I thought you said you're using both a force point and
No,
a
no,
dark
no, no, just a dark side
Can she
point.
do that?
Can I do that? I don't think I need to do that here.
Probably not.
No, I don't think no because telepath is not a dark side. It's dark side power. So
Yeah, it's not hard.
Oh,
I'm
so
not
I would
trying to
just
block
spend
you
a
out or
force
anything.
point? Okay, yeah. So...
you just need a 5.
Gets a 1.
Find it. Hello. There it is.
That is unfortunate.
She still passes though with a 7.
Yeah.
What? That's so weird. Alright, whatever.
Well, technically, 1s are -5 to the roll, Mario.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so can I use my
you
one reroll?
Can Ceph know?
Jeez.
She just... Yeah, she did
Wait,
say
did
force
you
point.
use the...
Oh, yeah.
All
she-
right,
used the-
go ahead.
Or no?
Oh yeah, no, because
Yeah,
I
the force
yeah,
point's a
okay,
+5,
no,
so it's -5 +5. Okay, you're fair.
All right. So she'd like to say, you know, it's not too late if you would like to join us as well.
You have decided that we have different paths. We could have been another way. I'm sorry I let this happen to you.
It wasn't your job to let it not happen.
Still feel partially responsible.
It was going to happen regardless. We both know that. Even if you don't want to admit it.
I suppose this result was inevitable.
It was. And you know, as much of an idiot as you are, I guess it wasn't so bad. I guess you could almost say I'll miss you and Walker and the whole team.
I'm going to miss you as well.
I
Just
think
try
then
to keep some of the teachings I taught you. Don't become him.
No promises. I'd like her to reach up and kiss him on the cheek.
Aww.
Not in a cute way, but in like a
Yeah, a goodbye way.
yeah. And then she'd just stand in front of Walker, reach out a hand to shake,
Right back at you, ma'am.
and then she'd turn to leave.
All right. So, as you do that, Caldus is just walking away, answering any last of Cole's questions. He says, "Just take care of yourself and don't let anyone take advantage of you." As he's walking away, he just nods to Ceph.
All this.
Hmm.
It would have been quite a fight.
Would have, though we both know what would have happened. I would have won.
Would have.
Oh!
So I guess that question will never be answered.
At least not today. And then she'll wink back at them. If she's still there.
Yeah.
Hopefully never.
All right. So.
Farewell, everyone.
So, as Ceph and Walker get onto the ship.
Hold on. They have to dramatically walk away.
I got Gary leading in one hand, my duck horse in the other, my bird and my lizard in my pocket, or my bird on my shoulder and my lizard in my pocket. Do I have any other pets?
I think Sylvn is leading Garbanzo along with that. If we're adding to the
I'm sure the chat will yell at us if we're forgetting any.
I think that's all the pets that I had on the ship, but I'm not positive.
I'm not sure.
I thought there was a fifth, but I might be thinking of the sea slug things that I
Maybe.
had back at the.
Yeah,
They're
they're back on the planet.
Those are underwater pets, so.
As they're walking away, I hold out a hand in front of Walker.
Yes.
Could you pass me the detonator?
I hand him the switch.
You know that he cannot be trusted.
Yeah, I know.
You know that she has made her decision.
I'm aware.
And I have made mine.
As did I.
Seth holds the detonator out. And he crushes it in his hand.
Oh, okay. I hate you. I really wanted him to press it.
I bet you Walker is just like, whew. Oh, man.
Like, he'll never know it's just the speaker.
Ooh.
I programmed an explosive
He put a
sound.
subwoofer in his chest.
Yeah, I did.
You know that gif of that guy that's just profusely sweating? That was Walker. That was Walker.
I into Keegan. Oh my god. Keegan.
Let us hope that we made the right decision.
Alright, well then, let me be honest with you, Seth. I didn't put a bomb in him.
I saw you put a bomb in him.
If you saw me put something in him, it wasn't a bomb.
So wait, you let me go through all of that bluffing just knowing that he did not have a bomb inside of him?
Yeah. It had to be believable.
But what if we didn't get up into a fight and we had to blow him up?
Well, we would have had to take our losses now, wouldn't we?
Walker,
Yeah.
you made the right choice. Just took me longer to make the same one.
Thank you. Well, I don't know who else knows, but you're the only one so far.
Let's keep it that way.
So, do you guys take off on your ship? Terry's
Now
just
he has
standing.
to navigate.
Oh,
Wait!
I think the last thing we see of these characters, well, On to
Also, you don't
Coruscant.
have a pilot anymore, because I was the pilot. So, have fun with that, too.
Don't
wait,
worry,
there's still
Walker.
Terry. There's still Terry.
What is Terry better at? I need to know.
I actually
I
don't
think
know.
Seth just walks towards the cockpit. Dark catches what's going on, and he just turns back towards him and looks at him. Don't worry, I'll navigate. Winks at him, and then
Terry,
walks
please
into
be
the
a good
cockpit.
Terry has a 2 in pilot. Has a 3 in piloting, 2 in the astrogating.
I might die.
And you just see them take off in space. We don't know what happened.
Guys,
Yeah.
wait, is it too late to go with you?
I like it ending on, I might die. As you guys take off.
No.
And
Back to
as
the
you
others?
guys, back to the others. You guys just turn around, see the empty desert, and just say, "Mosses, back towards that town where you originally tried to sell the sabers and all that. Should we be back in that direction? We'll be heading back towards the Sith temple. I believe there's still an ancient Sith ship buried there that we can use.
What about your crate dragon?
We can bring her along too."
Yes. Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, and by the way, you might need this. As he opens up a little compartment, he pulls out one of the mass-produced dark lightsabers that he just wiped off the ship.
They were strewn around the whole ship, so Seth couldn't possibly have contained them all.
Yeah.
Thank
They were
you.
all over the floor.
I
That
appreciate that.
crate dragon. They're not gonna eat garbanzo, are they?
No. I can take care of that.
Oh, just making sure. We need that in case we ever are starving and need to eat garbanzo.
Garbanzo's like,
I'm sure the crate dragon could use some food, though. Maybe we stop in the city or the town along the way.
Sounds like a plan.
all right. So, you guys just decide to take off? And that's the end of their journey. Do we want to see what happens with the other two, or was that good enough for you two?
I think it needs
that's
to end
good.
off there.
But I think there's an epilogue that's 2 rolls. One's mine, one's Kayla's. Mine's navigate. She's gonna get to that dragon eventually.
Yeah.
All right, Xylo, roll and navigate.
Just
Watch,
to
this
see.
is the only crit success he has.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's attribute.
Here we go.
Oh my.
That was almost a 1.
So 19 out of 20. That was the second best roll I can do. I'll take it.
All right.
Walker's sweating over here.
Walker's like, he has no choice but to trust you. He has no choice but to trust you.
Seth
And
was
you guys
actually a
make-
decent pilot, though, so
Why couldn't you just pilot?
he had to navigate.
I could have navigated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then
Let me do
we can,
it.
I have a little bit of an epilogue I can do with you two, but you know what? We'll switch back to Callie real quick. Go ahead.
Alright, I would like to spend a force point, so I get a +5.
All right.
Roll a 45 for us.
I would like to. I
You
would
already
like
spent
to
a
use
force
my.
point. Can't use 2 force points in one roll.
No. I would like to use my reroll.
Oh, she does have that.
I would like to use my reroll.
Can the dragon just eat her?
Does she lose the +5 on the reroll?
Of course.
Yeah.
30's better than rolling a natural 1, though.
It doesn't matter
Who could have
anyway.
guessed that Ceph nails the navigation while she rolls a 1 on the handle animal?
It doesn't matter anyway because Caldas still is the owner of the dragon.
Yeah, you're probably not
But-
going to get eaten.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
That was fun.
I hate everything. We're taking a break on this series. All you could give me at the very least is letting me like ride the dragon once or something.
Sure. When you're on that ship that he finds in the hidden catacombs, you can get on the dragon. Gary gets jealous.
Oh man. See, I thought it would have been totally better. It's just like, I don't know. Does she tame the dragon? Find out when we bring Star Wars D&D back. But
No. Let me have this, Mev. It's been the whole freaking
Okay.
series. Everyone wanted me to get the dragon, and Mario
Shame,
didn't
huh?
let me.
You didn't
You
roll
rolled
it.
one.
Mario didn't let me.
it was Mario. It's true.
Alright, you said you
Alright,
had something for
so-
us?
Yes. Back on Coruscant, you make it back to the Jedi Council room.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
Trash bag dumps out 250 lightsabers.
I think there's 249 in here.
Just spread out on the floor.
248 too?
Yeah, true. He would have taken one for himself as well.
Oh, that's right.
Successful your mission was.
Partially.
Yes.
We indeed did defeat Orlando and his Dark Jedi. And defeated many enemies along the way. But
And you also returned the princess back to Moncala and stopped the war. You've done more than what you were asked. We thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
And I see you're willing to take this one as a Padawan.
Indeed, he has been training quite a bit.
We do not normally accept one of his age into the Jedi Order, but seeing as it was special circumstances, I do not like it. I hope we never have to do this again with someone that is not a toddler.
Last time.
Sure. Why do I feel like this is going to be a reoccurring thing? But you may take him on as your Padawan, train him as you will. He will still have to take the test? No.
Wait, test? What test?
Oh, he
All
will
Jedi
pass the
learner-
tests.
All Jedi learners have to do this whole force training where you have to do an obstacle course, but only using the force to get over gaps, leap up
That's what-
scale.
Like what? Test?
Don't worry, Walker. You'll be able to handle it. Children can handle it.
Uh-huh.
Conflicted you are, though.
Just a bit.
Something
No,
on your...
I like doing my tech stuff, but I also like this Jedi stuff. I'm in the middle. Been through a lot. you see.
Many of our Jedi, traveling as a nomads and don't wish to stay at the temple. Many take on second professions to help the galaxy in any way.
See, the Jedi thing would be like my second job.
Talk about this, we will. I will see you in my office.
Do you have an office?
They thought this was your office.
Oh, council room.
Huh.
As you wish,
Anyway.
Master Yoda. Master Windu.
Ceph Lopod, you are very conflicted about many things. What is troubling you?
As I had mentioned, he called this situation on many occasions. We were not able to defeat him. At the end, he got away.
The dark side is indeed growing, but from the direction that you are pointing to, it is not. Darkness is coming. Though, it is from a place we do not know.
As long as it's not Tatooine, because that's where I left them.
What?
They're long gone by now anyway, so...
I was just making a Star Wars joke.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Anakin, yeah. Keep an eye out for Caldes and his new apprentice, we will. But other matters we need to attend to. You will we will give you break for a while. Enjoy it. We will be calling upon you soon again. You and your Padawan.
Very well.
And about that droid, the lifelike one.
Yes.
Our engineers Coruscant engineers would like to take a look at it.
Better not harm him.
You will get your droid back eventually.
What do you mean eventually?
They would like to thoroughly look at him.
I bet I'm overseeing this. This is my droid after all. I don't trust anything.
I've gone through quite a lot of effort to ensure his security, so I will oversee this with him.
Roll a persuasion against Mace Windu.
Easy, man. That's my boy right there.
Ooh, him?
Mm-hmm.
No. Let's see.
Can
Let's
I
just...
help him?
Man, I don't need help. I got the Force. But...
Lord.
I'm gonna also...
Why are you laughing? That's a good roll.
It's a decent roll.
Yeah.
You also forget that one of the things we made lore, by the way? The reason why Mace Windu was bald? Was because of Seth.
You telling me this man had a full head of hair?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh Lord. It's canon now, ladies and gentlemen.
Cephalopod was the reason Mace Windu went bald.
I love knowing that fact, and I love even more not knowing the circumstances.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's Seth.
I
It
like.
could be
I love
anything.
no context. I just love knowing that it happened, and I don't know how, but it's true.
So, Mace Windu will allow Walker to oversee it. Seth, he just says, just stay away from any machines, please.
Good idea.
And you guys can exit the room, and the galaxy has been returned to peace once more.
For now.
The dark side, the dark Jedi, have been vanquished. Mon Cala have been returned to peace. It seems as though events have not transpired as they should have in terms of the original Star Wars lore. But that is the fun thing about D&D. We create our own story, our own lore. And because of the efforts of Ceph, Lopod, Callie, Mary, Walker, Wynn, Sylvn, and many others, peace has been returned. The Force has been returned back to balance. But an ever-growing dark side still looms over the galaxy. Some new, some familiar. Though I suppose we'll find that out next time on Star Wars D&D. Thank you guys for watching.
Woo!
We did it.
Round of applause, chat, for our DM Mario.
Finally finished
Claps.
the season of the D&D show.
Claps in chat.
Actually, yeah, this is officially
Yeah,
the
no,
first.
they all end scheduling things. This was intentional. It's great. It's a good
We're
feeling.
proud. We're proud of you, Mario. And I will say, personally, that was probably my favorite episode that I've been in so far.
No
It was
combat.
It was decent.
Not
The
only the no
tension.
con- yeah.
The tension. Woo.
Tension was really good.
There was so much lying. That was amazing.
There was a lot of twists and turns in this episode that I really, really liked.
Oh man, I was planning that move with the detonator the whole time.
Yeah, that was so good.
I didn't think you were gonna do it. I was like, no.
We had two great Seth like, I have made my decision. Wait for it. Moments.
Gotta tease it out, man. Gotta tease it out.
And I felt bad. I totally shut down Callie's bargaining chip.
She didn't need it anyway.
Same result,
Yeah.
probably. So.
Yeah. No,
I
I
was
liked.
doing that.
I liked you going and telling him. I thought it was
Yeah.
good.
No, definitely perfectly solidified where your character's at right there. It was an intelligent move and a neutral move to do that.
I was
Holy-
So,
shook when Sylvan decided to go with them. I wasn't expecting that.
hmm
It makes
By the way-
sense though.
By the way, can I just say, it was 8 months ago that we started this up. 8 months
That's
we've been playing. We've been
crazy.
playing this.
Wow.
Yeah, and Sylvan being there is probably at least solidified Seth not hitting that button. He would have thought about it otherwise. He would have thought about it.
Oh wow, Callie's dead to him.
I was
Nah,
originally
she
gonna
would have probably
put-
stopped it from happening. That was the original reason why Seth wanted called
Yeah.
us to go off alone, so he could be walking off and then beep.
Use your speaker go off like,
That
so
was-
about that song.
Yeah, you just hear a muffled.
Calder just looks down. He'd probably just continue to walk away at that point.
What happened here?
hmm I think
I was
Seth would
originally
just
gonna-
let him go too, because it'd be like, okay.
My original idea was a GPS like
Mhm.
locator, but speaker was funnier.
Sure. Oh man. Plus, he seemed like a really kind of decent Sith, if there ever were one. Seemed like a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was either very convincing or, not a bad guy.
It's a little bit of both.
hmm People want reveals for upcoming D&D stuff, like the pirate game. Is that what you want? Is that what you're here for?
I think it's
Yeah.
a good time to end the stream. So we'll see.
We did say, yeah.
Mhm.
Promise reveals.
Yep.
Did.
I'm just, the stream is a little shorter just because it happened to be like that. I'm happy to just nerd out about how awesome this
Same.
campaign was, Let's see.
Yeah.
But yeah, just in case anyone does have somewhere to go, I will announce that the Pirate D&D, featuring myself, with Mev, and with Kayla, and with 2 other people who have probably already announced, will be coming Wednesday. And I think our time planned is 8 p.m. EST this Wednesday, guys. As you can see, I've been very excited about it.
Someone's like, is it One Piece? No, it's not One Piece. Why do you guys gotta anime everything? Chad always has to weeb everything up.
There will be devil fruit, though. Don't you worry.
Can you also tell them how you're DMing, but you're also included in...
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting way it goes. I will be the dungeon master.
Captain Bubbles.
But I'll also be in it. So, expect to see this face in the game. So it'll be fun.
Also, someone in chat says Callie was announced, so there's only one mystery character.
Ooh.
I'm so excited for the mystery character.
Game 2. I will say, I tried to get this mystery character in Awakening.
Yeah, we've been trying to get Devin in a game for a while, but maybe we'll reveal it at some point. Who knows?
Yeah. Yep.
He's gonna be so good, though. I'm so excited to do a campaign with him.
I am too. I have for some of you guys who don't know, like Devin is obviously, you all know him from the Origin series, but almost years now before he ever even did his own YouTube channel, Devin is a voice actor who does a lot of great voices, and he has done countless voices for like series I've done, series Xylo has done, and stuff. So a lot of us have known Devin for years, and in those years, he's done so many voices for me, but I've never gotten to actually roleplay with him. So I'm very excited to roleplay with Devin, because Devin is awesome.
He's really talented.
Yeah. I'm definitely so excited about this particular cast, this particular game. I got plenty of ideas. Oh, man. Well, yeah.
It's going to be a lot.
Now, there might be a week where I might not be DMing because I'm setting up the Avatar one.
You're not as quick as me. That's what this is, Mario. You're not as fast.
It's more like I wanted to find a coherent book or thing to work off of.
True. Mine was fairly easy. I just had to find D&D ships.
Yeah. But that being said, I'll be trying to get this game set up as quick as we can, and right now we are on the road to having multiple, almost every day of the week kind of D&D.
I don't think
going.
4 days is almost every day of the week. I wouldn't say.
More than half.
More than half.
Yeah.
But yeah,
more than half.
There's going to be a period where there's going to be 4 Dice and Fire shows going out every week, which I'm excited about and terrified by.
To be fair, you have a stream and then the video, so there's D&D content every day.
True.
At the very least.
All right.
That's fair. Yeah, there you go.
Lori did well. All right.
Kayla's got your back, Mario.
I got you, Mario.
Yep.
So, with that being said, make sure to follow both the Xylophoney Twitch channel if you haven't already, and the Dice and Fire Discord, and the channel, because all 3 is going to be active.
Yeah.
I'm going to be excited to see the fan art for all the series.
Yeah, like we've been getting so much for Awakening that we're probably gonna have to start showcasing it for the other shows as well. We'll see.
Yeah.
But, yep, get excited for that pirate show. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed D&D. We can open it up to the chat for a moment. But you guys say your favorite part. What was your guys' favorite part as well? Favorite moment. Favorite moment all campaign.
The whole campaign. Oh boy.
That's tough.
I think I know mine. As much as I hated it when we fought that shadow thing the first time and Callie got the holocron.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And then Seth took it from her. I was so annoyed, but like it was also so good as far as like a story wise. So you have like this dramatic build up. She's like walking all the way over there. She finally gets her hands on this holocron. She goes to open it and just Caldas tells her not to, and Seth just steals it. So
what about you, Mev?
Me personally, honestly, I think tonight's episode was my favorite episode so far.
It was really good.
I really loved like the story stuff, and tonight's episode was definitely in a moment of things taking a sudden turn. There's a lot of sudden turns tonight, which us as the characters didn't necessarily see coming, and I'm sure a lot of the audience didn't see coming either. I mean, I know Callie has been building up to becoming a Sith for like a while now, and tonight's the night where that has finally like come to a boiling point. And the past couple of weeks, Sylvan's been a little bit on the fence about how he feels about the Force and the Jedi, and he had a whole conversation with Caldus about whether or not, are the Jedi's methods like stupid. So that finally came to a head this evening too, and to see the party split tonight and leave things on a very like not wrapped up way is awesome. I love that.
For sure.
Yeah, I like the open ended.
Emotional. They're splitting up. They've been together for so long.
Yeah.
8 months.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for like movie goodbyes too, and we had a couple of those tonight.
Mario tried to rush in. I was like, wait.
Yeah, that's why I wanted that solid goodbye.
I have 2 favorite moments. Like, they're tied. The first one was when I created my son, Ko. It's the reason he's called Ko, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to go into it right now. And the other one was when I threw Breed through the window like a football.
That was good.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. That was, like, near the very beginning.
Speaking of favorite moments, I have to say one of my top 3 favorite moments. Xylo asks, "What did I just say? Get translated? What did I say?" The lizard lover.
That was great.
Xylo's genuine reaction is like, "Of course." Still one of my.
I wasn't there for it, but just because of what it's become, sand repellent like wouldn't even be a thing because of this.
Sand repellent.
Weren't for this campaign.
Yeah. I got a lot of things. Yeah, someone saying fighting the sand people for the first time. I'd say that fighting the sand people was Ceph's 3rd hardest battle. Out of all the battles Ceph's been in.
Yeah.
But yeah, like all the Ceph takedown montages you can think of go up there, of course. I think my favorite one actually, it wasn't like a boss fight or anything, but just the time when there was that just library full of Dark Jedi and Ceph was just fighting them off. And then Sylvn was like, yeah, this is handled. I'm gonna sit down and write in the book.
Yeah, like
and then of course you got the funny moments like Ceph locking himself in the cryo chamber as the ship's being taken over.
Yeah.
So of course the action tonight was a minor callback without actually freezing myself entirely because I didn't want to do that again. Oh yeah, just me staying frozen on the camera for 15 minutes.
That was amazing.
Okay, yeah, that's up there for me.
One of my other favorite moments that I remember was, well, actually it happened recently, actually. One of the only times where I made you guys not want to end the session, based on the fact that two bosses just left the area, knowing what the next session was, and you trying so desperately to try to stop one of the bosses from leaving.
The whole predicament was wild. Like in the same way that this one was. It's just obviously things were done differently. Like there's just way too many, factors involved. Which is bad, which is good, which should we stab? And that was kind of the same thing as tonight, except with like emotional attachment to the things that we should stab. So we didn't end up stabbing.
Hopefully no one got stabbed.
Well, it took a lot of convincing to make Ceph not fight against Caldus here because it ain't about emotion. Jedi don't worry about that stuff.
Sorry to everyone that wanted Ceph to kill Callie.
I know.
I was gonna say,
hey guys, we
can
vote for it. So he'll do it. He'll do it if we vote for it.
How many people in chat feel like there was going to be some combat tonight? Because I actually didn't know either for sure.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna get some sort of skirmish. We did not.
No, I didn't plan on there being any encounters.
But I think it kind of came down to Xylo and Kayla on that one if they were gonna let it boil to that point.
It came really down to I didn't want to kill Kayla, so. her.
Typically in D&D, especially at a show like this, unless I would want to leave, I don't think anyone would like kill each other just so. That's like no. I feel bad that that many people wanted it, but sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just.
In the end, I was just doing what people wanted.
Hey.
A lot of people wanted me to be Sith. I
much so.
provided. A lot of people wanted me to get the dragon. I did that. So
Yeah.
I don't
Also,
know.
Another thing is, there's always next season.
true.
And I will say also, Sylvn might not have gone with Caldus if he not had offered in such a like no commitments kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think
You
Sylvn
want
is
to tag
exact.
along? He was so chill about it, and Seth was just like, "No, no, that's convincing. No."
oh dear, he's appealing to his want for knowledge.
If
This
I
is
lash
bad.
out right now, it'll only make Sylvan join him faster. Seth was just thinking of saying, "Shut up, stop talking, stop talking," but then that would only help his cause.
Yep.
So it's good
So
stuff. All right. Well, I guess that was Star Wars DnD. We all had a good time. We're looking forward to the next game. Honestly, looking forward to whenever Star Wars comes back after the next game. So.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
a while.
I'm
Now-
already like now kind of excited and got some cool ideas about things we can do.
I want to see like what I don't know what the time skip is yet. There's probably going to be some degree of it, but what have
What
the characters
brings
been
them-
up to?
what have they been up to, and how did they get back together?
What are they going to be like? Because I feel like
And the
Seth's going to be the same. He's still going to be same straightforward person, but everyone else could shift so much.
Oh yeah.
It'd be fun.
Indeed.
Seth becomes smarter than Yoda. Nice. Very smart boy. Well, Seth's gonna get to his reading right after this.
Mm-hmm. So I guess with that, yeah, join us also Tuesday for another episode of Awakening, and then like we said, the next day it'll be followed by the premiere of the Pirates D&D. Oh, we never revealed the title. Wasn't that a thing you were gonna do?
yeah.
Oh yeah, the title.
We had a lot of titles going around, but we have landed on Dice and Fire presents Scurvy Seas.
That's what I thought.
Arr.
Oh yeah, I gotta say it right. Scurvy Seas.
I think people in the Discord.
No, not scurvy.
I think people in Discord who clicked on people's names would have seen it.
No,
so,
absolutely. If you're already in the Discord, then hop in. You get stuff quicker than anyone that way, especially if you're nosy. So
Yes, so
by all
scurvy
means,
season
join the
begins.
Discord, talk with everyone else, share your fan art there, and so be it. Scurvy Seas will become a Wednesday, Awakening on Tuesday. And with that, I think that's the end of Star Wars D&D for now.
Yeah.
Done.
So, we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.
Where's my button at? I scrolled up. There was no technical difficulties tonight. I had to end it on something. There we go.